Hey guys, hope y'all are doing well on this Sunday. I wanted to have a quick recap over what we've been talking about for this 9 week regarding self-esteem and then move on to our next assignment, which will be posted later this evening. Okay, so just a quick review. We talked about a good workable definition for self-esteem, and it's a matter of having confidence in your own abilities at successfully completing a task. So we talked about a definition for that. Where does it all begin? It begins at home because your parents are your first teachers. So that is where it begins. And what are you doing to advance or improve your self-esteem over time and hopefully not going backwards, whatever the case is? We're paying attention also because now that we've taken this class, we can look for and we know what the signs are for when we are in a defeated kind of mode. You know what I mean? So we don't let the negative thoughts creep in or any of that kind of stuff. So we know what to look for. We know the difference in high self-esteem and low self-esteem. Something we haven't talked much about, but it's extremely important. How does your self-esteem, one way or the other, affect your life choices? For high self-esteem, those people with high self-esteem have had that support system in place. They've taken chances in life, and they have had to deal with adversity so they can accept the challenges and not crawl up in a ball when they are not successful. Okay, those are the people with high self-esteem. More than likely, those people are going to be successful in life, and it's everybody's goal to be successful, ultimately. Now, on the flip side, people with low self-esteem, they don't take chances, so they end up being, a lot of times, they're going to be the shy people in class. They're not going to want to talk to many people. They have a small circle of friends. They have very little confidence. More than likely, there is no support system behind them because a lot of times when they fail, they blame themselves, they lack confidence, and there's nobody there to pick them up and to encourage them to do better or to try things a different way. People with low self-esteem might also get involved with drugs. They might get involved with alcohol. More than likely, they're not going to be good students. So when you start to look at all those things in totality, low self-esteem can actually put you on a path in life that is not necessarily favorable for your development as a successful and prosperous adult. So it plays a role in it extremely well. We talked about the importance of that support system. Most of you turned in the assignment on the support system where you had to identify 5 people that you could count on as support for you when you get when you get in a bind or whatever the case is. But those people who can stand in your corner, offer words of encouragement, give you suggestions on how to improve on things. Okay? So, but everybody needs that support system. Everybody. Nobody's immune to setbacks in life and not necessarily having the confidence that you might need. We all need that support system. Okay? And that's one of their primary goals, is to keep you going in the right direction in a positive way. So for this week, I want to give you an assignment where you actually have to do a little bit of dreaming. Okay? You're going to do a little bit of dreaming, and in those dreams, I want you to come up with 2 goals. One goal, I want you to set this as a goal that you can accomplish this year. And another goal would be one you can accomplish in 10 years. Okay? So what that means is, whatever the goals are, you're going to need to lay out the groundwork. This is stuff that I need to do in order to accomplish this goal. Okay? Especially the one that's 10 years from now. What are you going to do to make it a possibility for you to complete that goal? Okay? Now, I'm going to post a worksheet here in a little bit, and we're going to work off the letters SMART goals, S-M-A-R-T. And I'm going to read this off a little bit, so just bear with me a little bit. So for SMART goals, I'm going to post this assignment on here in a little while. For the S in SMART, your goal needs to be specific. If your goal is going to be your 10-year goal, I want to graduate from college with honors. That is specific. If your goal is, I want to play professional football, okay, that is a specific goal. So we need to be specific with whatever goal that is. I want you to have as much detail as possible, and you're going to think about, okay, who, what, when, where, how, have everything laid out as in how am I going to complete this goal. For the M in SMART goals, the M means that your goal is measurable, okay? You'll be able to track your progress in completing that goal. That goal is measurable. The A stands for action. What will you do to achieve your goal? If that goal for 1 year means I'm going to graduate with a certain grade point average. So in order for me to complete that goal, I know that, hey, I need to study more. I need to take better notes, whatever the case may be. So what is your action plan in working towards that goal? If your goal is to play in the NFL, okay? Now, that means, believe it or not, grades play a big part in that. You'll end up at a Division I college, hopefully. But in order to play a Division I at a Division I program, you have to maintain your grades to stay eligible. Okay? So that means I've got to study hard. I've got to train. I got to lift weights. I've got to run. I've got to go to team meetings. I've got to be able to apply things that I learn in practice. I've got to be able to apply those on the field. So those are your goals, and you've got to. Some of you might have to do some research on some of this now, but there has to be an action plan, so you'll know exactly what you need to do to get to that particular goal and being able to satisfy it. For the R in the word SMART, is your goal realistic? Okay. Unrealistic goal might mean, hey, I want to be president of the United States by the time I'm 25. That's not realistic. Coach Smith, why is that not realistic? It's not realistic because the minimum age for the presidency is 35. Okay? But that's just an example. Your goal needs to be realistic. For the T in SMART, time-oriented. How long will it take for you to complete your goal? Okay? Now, right now, I want you to do two goals. Again, one's for 1 year, and the other one's for 10 years. So let's say for this particular year that you are in school, and 10 years from now, after you have graduated from college, what are those goals going to be? So those are what we call SMART, S-M-A-R-T, SMART goals. Got me? I look forward to reading your responses to this question. Don't rush through it. Take your time and give some good thought to it. And I know some of you have some ideas already about what you want to do and as an adult. So now we're going to try to map it out, okay? On a different note, I went through and double-checked grades last week, and some of you guys are falling behind. And you don't have a whole lot of time to complete this work, okay? If I don't want to fail anybody, especially in a virtual environment, but I need you to complete my work, okay? I know you guys, you're taking your English classes, you're taking your social studies classes, and all this other stuff. My class is just as important. And in some instances, my class might be more important because something that you might learn in health class could save your life or the life of one of your loved ones. Okay? So, if this were a relationship, I'm getting jealous because you're doing other teachers' work and not doing mine. If you are doing my work, we're good. I have no problems. Okay? But if you are falling behind, you've got to catch up because it is crunch time. The 9-week is drawing to a close. And as I said, I have checked my grade book, and there are a few of you who are not doing so well. Okay? And bottom line, it's not because you are not passing your assignments. It's a matter of not turning them in. Okay? Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Hope your families are doing well. Again, if you have any questions for me, email me. Contact me through Google Classroom. If you want a Zoom meeting, we can do that also. All right? Have a good rest of the day for your Sunday, and let's kick off Monday with high spirits and with good intentions. Talk to you guys later.